Your thoughts coming. Do you support the deportation of Kofi Olomide? You can tweet at KTN News at Sophia Wanuna. Will sample your views in just a while. Now, what happens when a family loses their loved ones in a tragic road accident? How does one cope with the loss? Well, Peter Kibugi and his wife Hannah Wariara lost all their 3 children and an only grandchild in an accident caused by a drunk and reckless driver on May the 15th along the Eastern Bypass. Our reporter Dorcas Wangira visited them as they move on and accept the loss, hoping that they will be able to comfort families dealing with loss as well.
Hannah Wariara Kibugi will never forget the 15th of May 2016. It was the day she lost all her children. Josephine Joki, 25, Grace Njeri, Mike Mutua, and Angel Ann Wariara, almost 3, were crashed to death that Sunday night owing to the recklessness of a truck driver.
Because there was a Thanksgiving at Banana. Banana is after Limuru Road. On our way back, that's when the accident happened. That was around 8:30. It was a lorry. The driver was drunk. And even when he banged us, he didn't even know what had happened. When I was driving towards Roy, I saw the lorry, how the lorry was behaving, and then it went back to its side. And then immediately, now because it was overspeeding, and I had my daughter scream, my eldest daughter, 25 years old. That's when now I realized I'm driving in a shuttered car. There were no windows, it was dark.
The memories of the children are etched everywhere in her Ruai home. When we visited her, everything belonging to Grace was the neatest, was intact. Her shoes, her books, her bed, just as she had wanted them to be.
She was 11 years and she was a lady. She was so quiet. She used to be quiet and she loved me so much.
Josephine's room is also the same, left as if nothing had happened.
She was the one actually doing the songs, did the praise and worship. So I miss her a lot. Actually, even the church misses her. We have not picked another person to suit her. My son, Mike Kibugi, he was such a prayer warrior, and he always said that he wanted to be an archbishop because he loved God so much. You see these wall pictures. They're like this because he was playing football and he bangs the pictures and they fall.
Mike's room is now a store. Hannah had to move on and accept that he's no longer here.
The word of God and prayers, those are the things that help me. And people have also been comforting us.
Joseph Gitau, a counseling psychologist with 11 years experience, says there needs to be professional counseling to cope with such unexpected loss.
It does have a very destabilizing impact on the survivor. They are wounded. And when you are wounded emotionally, it may not appear from outside. Deep down in the mind, there is a pain, they're experiencing pain, which needs attention.
The National Transport and Safety Authority has at July 13th recorded 590 road fatalities, 2,907 in 2014 and 3,057 in 2015. Of these, the most affected are in the age gap of 20 to 44. But this year has seen a rising trend of the loss of family members traveling together. 14th July, Kiamwangi Kahenia village in Kiamba, 5 members of a single family were buried. They died in an accident in the same county when a lorry ferrying sand rammed into 10 vehicles. In Irori, Nyeri, 5 family members of 7 who died at Salgat and Nakuru Eldoret Highway were laid to rest. They died when a vehicle collided with a truck at the Salga Black Spot coming from a burial. Those who perished in the accident included Charles Kibera, 62, his eldest son Gerald Munyi, 36, Gerald's wife Gladys Mukiri, 27, their daughter Anne, 7, and a 2-year-old son.
Salga kuna answer.
This trend inspires a paranoia, especially of families traveling together, usually after coming from family functions. But is it justified?
Danger level is seen to be very, very high, and they need to be helped to see that what happened in the past does not have to be replicated.
There is a saying that for every family is appointed its own share of trouble. Hannah has forgiven the drunk driver who changed her life forever. Ultimately, the law will take its course.
It's innocent people who are always dying, not even the careless people who drive carelessly.
At 44, she lost all her children.
Wow, people are really praying. In fact, some are praying that I have twins. Others are praying I have 4 kids. But to speak the truth, I haven't thought about it. Right now, I think it's too early because I still have to heal.
Dorcas Wangira, KTN News, Nairobi.
Indeed, that reckless and drunken